They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed.
Hello, hi. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I am JC, and this is going to be a whole week in my life, hopefully of productiveness. Last week was supposed to be productive. It was not quite as productive as I would have wanted it to be. It's fine. It's okay. The weekend was also not quite as productive. Okay, no, change that. It was productive in the sense of the fact that obviously I edited my video, because if you're watching my video, which is an hour and something long, this is what I spent a lot of Saturday doing. I did a lot of reading, some beta reading, and I did some cleaning of little space that I have over there. Not an office area, but as close to an office setup as I can get it, in a space that's not my own. I'll show y'all when I get back. But I wrote up, where is it? I took a picture of it so that because I didn't want to bring the whole entire book, but I wrote out, I won't call it a routine, so to speak, because it's not like a get up at this time, do this at this time of day, eat lunch here, do whatever, because I just honestly can't always factor in for the days I have to do adulting tasks, like today, laundry, which I did not take into account when I wrote this. But I just wrote a goal of how many sprints I want to get done in particular areas. I wrote up not quite a routine, but I don't even know how to really phrase this. But what I did was I broke down, really? What I did was I broke down a thing of sprints, like a number of sprints per task. Sorry, my eyes are watering. That I wanted to get done each day. So Monday and Fridays, it is to do 2 to 3 admin tasks on Mondays and Fridays. 2 to 3 30-minute sprints. I said 2 to 3 admin tasks. 2 to 3 30-minute sprints is what I meant to say. Writing tasks. I'm going to be writing every weekday. Still not really on the weekends, unless it's like outlining or brainstorming or something like that. But not like drafting. Unless it's the pen name project, that might be different. Writing tasks is going to be 3 to 4 30-minute sprints. And I've broken that down to 2 sprints for When Love Calls, 1 for the pen name, and 1 for Nathan and Brennan's story. And then I have reading tasks also, because I'm doing a lot of beta reading this month particularly. So I have 2 30-minute sprints of beta reading, and that's Monday and Friday. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it is 4 to 6 30-minute writing tasks. No admin tasks on these days. 4 to 6 30-minute writing tasks. 2 for When Love Calls, 2 for the pen name, 2 for Nathan and Brennan, and then 3 30-minute beta reading, 30-minute reading tasks. I'm not including like my regular normal reading in the reading task, because I don't consider the regular normal reading and beta reading the same. Beta reading is more on a deadline. There's a strict deadline for those things to be read, so I need to stay on task with reading those things. personal reading, like my James Patterson books or whatever, there's no deadline for that other than the one the library gives me, but I can recheck it out if need be. So when I say reading tasks, I'm only talking about like things I have to beta read. And so those are, and that's the same for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then of course Saturday I have video editing, pen name project if I want to work on it, and then just regular reading. Hopefully that will keep me on track to finishing all of the things that I want to finish. I have a lot that I want to get done, and I can procrastinate with the best of them, but I can also get down to business when I have to. So the next thing is to work back in waking up at a certain time of the day, because that will help me. Now, also with these things that I've broken down, it doesn't mean that I can only do 4 to 6 30-minute sprints. I can do more. It's just the general idea is to get at least at the very bare minimum those done. Now, on days where I leave the house and I'm adulting, some of that might adjust, because obviously y'all know how I am when I leave the house. I know how my body does me when I leave the house, and I have to come back and it's completely exhausted and drained of all energy and mental capacity. So that could change on those days. Like today, I'm not sure I'm going to get the 2 to 3 sprints done of admin, or the 3 done of the writing. I'm not sure, but the beta reading I am, because but that's not too taxing. But the days where it depends. When I leave the house, it's going to take a certain amount of energy out of me anyway. But if I'm doing laundry, it takes more. If I'm just going somewhere to just get a drive in, might be different. Might free up some creative brain power. But yeah, that is that's what I came up with over the weekend, and hopefully I can stick to it. I've been talking for 10 minutes now, so I probably should go. My clothes should be finished washing in about 8 or 9 minutes, and I'll put them in the dryer. I brought my book with me to read. I need to put my wrist brace back on. I'm now satisfied as far as hunger. I've eaten, so yay. And that's going to be it for this car chat. Not sure. Hopefully I provided you with some motivation during this here JC car chat. If not, I'll try again later. Bye.
That I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep
Hi. It is 10:19, and I'm on a stream with Esther and Tiffany and Dee and Morgan, and I'm just getting set up in the bed situation, and hopefully I'm going to just now be able to get some work done, because I had to fold up the clothes. By the time I folded up the clothes, when I got in, it was time to hop on the stream, and then I ate dinner, and then I got caught up in the game show, the 1% Club, which, by the way, I would have gotten the 1% answer right if they had given a little bit more than 30 seconds to answer the question. So, I'm smart. But, so I'm getting ready to attempt to do something. What that something is, I really don't know, because I don't really feel like doing anything, but I have to push through. I know I need to finish beta reading. I also need to start reading through my love calls, and at least start. I can feel better if I at least start. But we'll see what I get done. I shall return, hopefully with some progress. This is what I meant earlier when I said, when I made up the sprint breakdown, I didn't account for the days when I would be adulting, because I never know when those days are going to be. I go do laundry either on a Monday or Thursday, sometimes a Friday, so it depends. Mostly on when I have the funds. And usually on if it's not a typical streaming day, it's more likely I would go to the laundromat, but Thursday is a streaming day, so anyway, I'm gonna go attempt to do something. Okay, so this is where I leave you. I say goodnight. And oh gosh, what time is it? Oh, it's 4:08. I'm not even close to getting ready to actually wrap things up, but I should be, because I'm leaving the house tomorrow. I need to figure out, this is why I need to actually start waking up at it. But that would mean I have to go to sleep at a decent time. We'll figure that out. What did I do today? Nothing on my... No, that's not true. I finished beta reading Tiff's book. So yes, I did do my beta reading. Did I do anything else on my list? No. I also adulted today though, so try not to beat myself up too bad. Again, when I made up the whole breakdown, I didn't make it according to the days that I would have to do adulting, because I never know when those days are going to be. So hopefully I'll make up for it tomorrow. But I guess we'll find out. Good night. Bye. Hi, it's me. You can make that turn, it's fine. Hi, what day is this? It's Tuesday. I am just coming back from the store and the post office, and I think I have to go back to the post office tomorrow, but it's fine. I also need to go to social service building tomorrow, which will be interesting because I don't have any gas. Well, the light is on. So, oh, I heard my boy. I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I need to go. It's 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten, so I probably need to do that, and I need to hopefully get something done before Nia stream. And yeah, I'm parked really close to the entrance of this parking lot, and yet I want to stay right here. I don't know what I'm feeling today. In pain. That's one thing. Ugh. A lot of pain today. I woke up in slight pain, but obviously, as I walked through the store, it got worse. So, yeah, lots of pain right now. I'm avoiding getting out of the car to walk to the building because it hurts to walk right now. And I realize I have to walk to get back in the house, but that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. So, anyway, I will update more later. Did you just drive over some balloons? Okay. I will update more later. Bye. Okay, so I have not done a good job of updating since I've been back, but here I am. Did need a stream. I had to fill out some forms for most of that stream, so my hand was cramping up real bad. I think that's the first 2 sprints that I spent on the stream was filling out all of that paperwork. It was a lot. And then I have to go back to the post office and mail it tomorrow, and I have to go to social service tomorrow because I feel like they're about to mess up something, and they sent me stuff, but it's dated like a month ago, and I have no idea what's going on, so I just need to make sure I'm good on everything. I've done everything I was supposed to do, so that shall be fun. How I'm gonna get to any of those places with no gas, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. What else was I going to say? I did start my first short in my pen name. Whether it's a good first start, I don't know yet. TBD. But I started, which is the important part. That's probably about all I got worked on today. Yep, that's about all that I got worked on today. I finished the other James Patterson book that I was reading, and now another James Patterson, The Perfect Assassin. And already my mouth has dropped open from the first 3 chapters, and I'm just like, no. So, anyway, I mean, I'm not finished my mystery murder phase. So, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to still roll some clips of me winding down because I haven't gotten into my wind down process yet. I did do my Duolingo, so y'all saw that. But I still need to decompress and wind down some more. So, but I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. Not later, today. Tomorrow. Anyway, you know what I mean. Bye. Hi, hello. It's Wednesday, the 14th. I just got told the date, the 14th. And I've just left the Department of Social Services building again. And I'm sick and tired of coming up here. It's fine. I hurt. My body hurts very much. So I'm ready to go back into the house and have a stream. I also have to cook, which is not fun. I like cooking. I just don't want to do it after going out. But what? Okay. So I think I got everything straightened out. I sent off the paperwork I needed to send off, and I came up here to say fix or just make sure everything was fine or whatever. And I did have to fill out something else that they sent me after the fact. She was trying to figure out why they sent it to me also, but she was like, just fill it out. They can't say you didn't do it. So I did it and turned it in early no less. So, yay. This new schedule or this new routine configuration has not worked well this week. It apparently doesn't work well when I leave the house. So I have to figure out a backup routine for when I have to leave the house and adult and do things And leaving the house is good for my mental health, but clearly not good for productivity. So, anyway, hello, welcome. It's Tuesday. God, I was going to say it's Tuesday. It is not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. And I'm going to get back on the road, get back in the house. Hopefully I'll get something done before the stream. And I'm not going anywhere tomorrow that I can think of. If something comes up, I don't think it will. But, so I'll at least have that reprieve. Not entirely sure about Friday. I might have to go to the library on Friday. I don't know. But, yeah, just wanted to pop on and say hello real quick. Yes, I did something with my hair. I had plaits these last few days. So I undid them just to see how it would come out. So now I have to replat them. Which is fine. But not bad at all. I could use some more product, but I don't have any more money to get any product. I did scrape up, obviously, enough for enough for 2 gallons of gas to get me here and get me back. So, yeah. Luckily, I had a nice little coupon waiting for me this morning. So I got some coffee on the way up here. So that's it for now. That's the update. Did I tell you that I started a story, one of the shorts last night? I don't know if I told you that, but in case I didn't tell you that, I did. And then I went back and changed the beginning already to something I like better. I don't know if it works or not, but we'll see. But yeah, check in later. Bye. I know what I wanted. Oh, I'm back. I know what I wanted to say earlier when I came on. So I was watching the Troublemaker stream earlier when I was getting ready to leave. And they were, it was kind of like a secrets spilling stream or something. Telling secrets or sharing overly information or oversharing or whatever. And they were talking about, there was this part where they were talking about content creation and whether people lurk or leave comments or don't, or, so many people watch videos and never comment. And Wallace was talking about, she used to be one of those people who just, watched the video and didn't comment. And she never thought twice about it until she became a content creator herself. And it made me think and feel a little bad, because I am a content creator, and I was always a lurker before I started, creating videos myself. And I would lurk in the chat. Sometimes I would be on streams, but I would never say anything, just mostly because I didn't feel like I had anything to add to the conversation, or I felt like someone had already said what I wanted to say and probably said it better, or I just maybe didn't feel like I would be seen or heard, so it wouldn't matter anyway, so I just didn't say anything. And the same goes with, commenting on videos. A lot of people, I want to say a lot of bigger channels, but even the smaller channels, I watch tons and tons of videos of smaller channels, and I never comment. I rarely comment. And I'm just like, oh. And I'm wondering, do they just think that there's no one that likes watching their videos, that there's no engagement? Because I'm like, I do. I just don't always know what to say, or I don't always feel like what I say will be helpful, or, maybe I don't think that all you'd want to hear is a hi. And then on the flip side of that, as a content creator, I also want to let y'all know I do see y'all comments. Every single last one of them I see. I am really terrible at responding. Before I got evicted, I used to be better. I used to take a set day or 2 days and just respond to comments, and I used to read better. Still not 100% great, but I used to be better at it. But life implodes, and some days I barely have mental energy to do the the writing things. So, or leave the house or just whatever. And so that's not an excuse though, because I do want y'all to know that all of your comments are appreciated and loved, and I appreciate every one of them. A lot of them make me smile. Some of them make my day better when I've had a bad day. And I don't want anyone to think that because I don't respond to a comment that it's not appreciated. I will work on getting better. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. I don't always have the mental energy to respond to a comment. And I know it's just as simple as thank you for watching, but that never feels like it's enough to say. That doesn't ever feel like it conveys my gratitude or appreciation as much as I want to convey my gratitude or appreciation. So then I'm one of those people that, if I don't feel like it does enough, I just don't do. And then mental energy. Sometimes I don't have it. And yeah, but I felt bad. And then Wallace brought up Diane Marie. I don't know if any of y'all watch her channel. She's lovely human being. I love her channel so much. She just simply says if you made it to the end of the video, and there's quite a few people that do that, but hers stands out to me just because she has this thing about stay gold, and you make it to the end of the video, comment stay gold or whatever because you were golden, and I love that. It always makes me feel golden. Just, and I know she doesn't watch my videos, so she doesn't know that, but it always makes me feel golden when she says that, even though I know she's not talking just to me, obviously. But and then like Alyssa in the book, she always comes up with some funny emoji for people to leave if they made it to the end of the video, and I still don't comment the emoji, darn it. But I'm like, oh, that would be cool. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do something like that. Just see how many of y'all make it to the end of my videos. My very, 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 very long videos. I'm so sorry. But I'm like, oh, I wonder if it'd be good to maybe like do a hashtag right to be, or because it'd be too much to say, well, what is your right to be? Because that could be a long explanation of why you write. What's your why for writing? Maybe I could come up with some emoji or just hashtag right to be if you made it to the end of the video. I don't know, that is my thing. So anyway, that was on my mind, and I wanted to say it and talk about it before I forgot. Because then a whole day will go by and I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to say that thing, and then it won't be relevant anymore because the day has passed and the stream that it happened. I'll probably link to the stream that they had that conversation on, if I can remember. I'll link to the stream. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm going to try to be better at commenting on all. I watch a lot of YouTube videos though. That's a lot of videos to comment on. But I also, I'm going to work on getting better at commenting on people's videos I watch so they can know that they are being watched and that their content is appreciated and loved. And I'm going to work on being better at responding to the comments of the people who take the time out to comment on my videos, to let them know that I see you and I appreciate you very, very much. I'm gonna work on it. I don't make promises I can't keep, so I don't want to make a promise because some days I just may not be feeling up to it, and then I get forgetful sometimes. So yeah, but anyway, that said, I'm going in the house now. Bye. Okay, so hello, hi. I didn't do a very good job of getting lots of things done. I did work on my short story for a pen name. I got some suggestions and help from Nia, Esther, and Laura about some things I need to fix. I'm so bad with description that I didn't even realize that I didn't describe the girl in this story. I'm just like, oh, yeah, that would help. these are things that you should do. I'm so tired today. I'm actually might even go to bed early tonight. It's only 2:23 now. I'm gonna finish watching some YouTube, maybe read another chapter or two, and then I may call it. I've yawned so many times tonight. Oh, I left before Esther, which is saying something. I'm very tired and not going anywhere tomorrow, so that's a plus. Hopefully I can get a ton of stuff done tomorrow. I just realized I did not do my newsletter yet, which is on the list to do and send out. Usually like to send them out by the 15th, but today is the 15th, so here's that. But I have so much to do, and I also realized that I need to, over the weekend, just like I came up with my little sprint breakdown for how to get things done during a regular week, I need to come up with a alternate breakdown for how to get things done on weeks where I leave the house a lot and adult, because I need to figure out a way to get something done on the days where I'm left with practically zero energy. I know Esther told me not to feel like I haven't been productive enough this week, but I do. I feel like I came up with this new sprint breakdown and way to get things done, and I haven't been able to even do one day of the breakdown because I went to the laundromat on Monday, went to the store on Tuesday, I had to go out again today, and I was hopeful that when I got back I would be left with some energy to get something done, but that just did not happen. I mean, I did start a story, so I'm not going to say I didn't do anything. I worked a little bit on the outline, and so I know I didn't just do nothing, but it just didn't feel like enough. And I have so much that I need to get done, and I haven't even opened When Love Calls, except for to send it to Laura, which I was supposed to start the read through this week, and sometimes I really hate my body and the way that it really drains me, and I don't know, I just wish there was a way to not feel so completely exhausted just from leaving the house for a couple of hours. It's not like I'm gone all day. It's just a couple of hours. It should not zap all of my energy. And yet that's exactly what it does. And I'm always hopeful that it's not going to do that. And I always make plans to do things like it's not going to do that. And then I get here and it's just like my brain is tapped out. My body aches and hurts. And I need to figure out, and so the alternative is I don't go anywhere. That's the alternative. That I have weeks where I may just go out the house one time, maybe twice, which, in theory is better than none. But as I've discovered last week and maybe the week before, leaving the house and going for a drive actually helps my mental health. It actually helps my creativity, but it doesn't help my body, and that is what leaves me with nothing when I get back. So it's like a catch-22. It's like going out is good for the mental health and the brain and the creative flow while I'm out, but my body suffers when I get back, and then it just leaves me unproductive. That's what it leaves me. I know I just published a book. I should be having a little more grace with myself, but I have other books to publish. I have other things to get done. So I need to figure something out. I don't know. But, and then, oh, this is a long clip, but there's the whole take the laptop to Starbucks or the library and do work there. But honestly, it got to be so much, because the going to and from the car, the physical strain that it puts on my body is enough in itself. But my laptop is heavy, and then the notebook goes with it. It's all a lot. So that's kind of why I stopped doing that, because it just became so much to just carry, and it made it worse. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I should probably get ready to go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Thursday, the 15th. I got up, okay, not quite as early as I probably really should be getting up, but I went to bed, okay, technically, I went to sleep at like 4-ish, maybe slightly before 4. I was waiting for my clips to sync on my computer, and which was early for me. Y'all know that's early for me. So I got up at about 11. Well, the first time I got up to go to the bathroom was like maybe 10-ish, and then slept a little bit longer and got up at 11 something. And I've had 2 cups of coffee now, and I've done 2 sprints. I'm so sorry. The yawning, it's terrible. I've done 2 sprints on Nathan and Brennan's story. Ooh, it's getting good. I'm almost 7,000 words into that story, by the way. I don't know where it's ending. They're still in college. They still haven't actually solidified things. Oh, I guess I should skip ahead. Maybe time jump. Anyway, I have done, hold on, let me do some configurations here. Ooh, I've done 1,584 words for the day so far. I am getting ready to take a break, because now that I've had 2 cups of caffeine, I am really starting to feel the effects of the fact that I haven't eaten yet. So I'm getting ready to go heat up some food. A little bit of leftover pepper steak from last night's dinner, and I'm gonna go do that and eat. And then I'll come back and I'm going to do 2 sprints on the pen name story. So yes, things are moving along. Notice how I have saved the revision part of When Love Calls for apparently the last set of tasks. I'm procrastinating getting to that. Y'all know I hate the revision stage, so putting it off. I'm a drafter. I like drafting new things, and it shows, because the 2 things I've picked on to work on first are both drafting something new. So there you have it. But I'm gonna go eat, because I'm starting to feel a little shaky, and yeah, I'll be back, hopefully with progress. But so far so good today, and it's not even 3 o'clock yet. It's almost 3 o'clock, to be fair. But I probably, after working on the pen name project, I'll probably take a little General Hospital break. Can get my little General Hospital in. Laura's streaming an hour earlier tonight at 6:30, so I'm probably gonna try to use her sprints to do the reading of either beta reading or reading through When Love Calls. So, but okay, I'm gonna go. Hungry. I'll be back. Bye. Okay. Lunch has been consumed. It is time to get back to work. Time for me to describe some people in a romantic way. Oh, hello, hi. My shirt, it says, please do not disturb. I'm disturbed enough already. Fitting. I was about to give you a word count, but I forgot what it is. I'll calculate it and I'll come back later and give you the word count. I know it's a little over 2,500 so far that I've written today. Although I may have already given you this word count, so I'm not entirely sure. I have the document When Love Calls open. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay. But yeah, Laura and Esther read over my chapter 1 for my short, and with the notes and suggestions that were made last night that I reworked today and then added some more to, and they both like it and say it's good, and so yay, I can proceed. Not that I had started chapter 2 anyway, but I did want some I guess I wanted a little validation that I was on the right track with it and that the story sounded good so far. I mean, it's a short, so I don't have as many words to make it sound good. And so, yeah, just wanted to make sure I was on the right track. And they both write shorts and, But that's not much of an update because I don't have my word count. But I do know that it's over 2,500 words that I've written today so far. I actually kind of want to go back and work a little more on the short. But that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I also want to go back and work a little more on Nathan and Brandon's story. It's also not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be reading through When Love Calls now. I'm going to get there. It's probably just going to end up coming down to where I just read through it in a weekend or less days than what I've mapped out for me to read through it. Just because I like binge read in a way. And it is kind of like I'm reading it. I'm removed enough from it now, I think, for me to be able to see it objectively. Because I'm reading it. I've started reading over it and I'm just like, I wrote that. Or, I wrote that. But anyway, I'm gonna go now, and it's 23 minutes left in this sprint, so let's see what I can do in 23 minutes. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna call it here for the night. Granted, I did not get to my reading goals as far as beta reading, because I did read a little bit of the book that I'm reading, but I did manage to do some more work backstage after the stream. So I have a total, wait for it, 4,036 words. That is what I wrote today. Granted, across 2 different projects, but that is what I wrote today. And I completed the first 2 chapters in my first ever short romance. And I got some pretty good feedback. I'm actually kind of happy with what I wrote. A little. I'm excited that I wrote 4,036 words. It's been I was telling Esther backstage before we got off. It's been I couldn't even remember the last time I had wrote that many words in one day in a really long time. And then I look back in my word tracker, and back in March I wrote a little over 3,000 words. It's been a really long time since I've written anything 4K or over, and I'm really happy with that. And I'm proud of me. And I know I always have to point out that it would have been nice if I had, gotten some words in before today. But, we're here now. So, hopefully, I do need to go to the store again tomorrow, as I forgot some things that I needed for the weekend. So I need to go back to the store, which gives me a good chance to get a little drive in a little bit. So, hopefully, I will manage to get some words in tomorrow as well. And this won't just be like a one day of productivity thing. I really have to work into beta reading. And I really need to start reading through When Love Calls. I may actually be able to, but I don't know if I want to wait until next week to print it out. I may actually be able to print it out next week, because I'm getting a payout from YouTube. Well, not finally, but I should be getting one this month. I'll say I should. I have met the threshold for a payout for this month. They pay on the 21st, which is next week. So, excited about that. Keep watching my videos. Thank you. I appreciate all of you who have gotten me to the threshold. It's greatly needed right now, so thank you very much. But I'm gonna go and say goodnight. I have expelled all my brain power, and I have wound down enough. I think it's 3:50. So I'm going to have to export these clips. So I will probably watch another YouTube video while I wait for the clips to sync on my computer. But yeah, calling it here for the night. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi, it's Friday, the 16th. It's Friday the 16th, and I just went to the store really quick, because I don't even think the whole trip in itself took an hour, although I haven't made it back in the house yet, so there's that. And I'm anxious to go in there and get some work done. I don't expect to do a repeat of yesterday because it's Friday, but I would like to do a repeat of yesterday, maybe. I really need to, and maybe that could be what I work on the weekend. I need to get something up on Patreon, because I haven't posted like any exclusive content on Patreon in a couple of weeks, and I've been trying to be steady and consistent about that. But with the release of Weight of Her, I'm still up in the air about whether to release the footage I have of getting the beta reader feedback and the editor feedback, because I'm like, well, it's already released. Is anyone gonna care? I discussed this in the last vlog, so I'm like, I don't know if it's worth releasing after the fact, or should I just go ahead and start releasing some exclusive When Love Calls content, which I haven't exactly decided which bits and pieces of exclusivity I'm going to release regarding that. I technically really haven't started the read-through. I did start the read-through I read a page and then I realized that I really would really like to print this out and read through it that way. But that is not my circumstance. So I'm just going to have to, put my big girl panties on and deal with doing the read through in a different way that I don't particularly care to do. But I have to get it done. And the only way to get it done is to just buck up and do it. So I'm just gonna have to tough it out. I don't know, for some reason it's just really hard for me to read through it on the computer to get a read through to read it from the perspective of a reader. It's kind of hard for me to read it on the computer. And I know I beta read stuff on the computer, so it shouldn't be. It's different when it's my own work. But even the stuff I beta read, I would never print it out because it's not mine. But I would love it if I had it in a form where I can, at least on a Kindle. But see, on a Kindle, I can't, make comments and things like that. So, and I know that the option to do the Amazon proof thing is an option. However, it's just too close to a book, like an actual book form, for me to treat it as a process of editing. And what I mean by that is because if y'all know anything about me by now, I do not believe in marking in a book. I don't believe in marking up a book. I don't believe in dog-earing a book. I hate that. It's like just picture nails on a chalkboard. That is what marking up a book, like a book that's actually in the form of a book. That is what marking up a book or dog-earing a book does for me. It's like the nails on a chalkboard, and it drives me nuts. So I cannot be the one to actually do that because it would really drive me nuts. So when I print it out and put it in a binder or that way, it's not, to me, it's not a book yet. It's not an actual book yet. It's not in that form, bound and printed in that form to where I would see it as a defilement. But if I have it done in an Amazon proof, I'd see it as a defilement, and there's no way I could get my head around that. So I'll just have to get my head around doing it on the computer and doing the read through on the computer, which, to be fair, no, because I did the read through of Weight of Her, the initial read through of Weight of Her, because I still had a home. So I had a printer, and I had ink and paper, and so I printed it out myself. So I did the initial read through there, and then when I did the revisions and went back, y'all know. Anyway, all of that to say, I have work to do. Hopefully I can repeat what I did yesterday. It's Friday, which is always a little more relaxed for me, so I have high hopes, but I still have hopes. I do need to probably eat something. I need some coffee because I haven't had any. I'll figure that out when I get in there. But for now, I'm going to go, and I just wanted to say hello. And if y'all saw me jamming earlier, I was listening to Love is Blind by Eve, and I was rapping, so I can't play it obviously because of YouTube. But so I was listening to it in case you want to know. But yeah, I'll update you guys later. Hopefully I'll have something to update you with. Hopefully after this walk I have energy. Bye. Hello, hi. Oh gosh, can I put this right? This is not the end of the vlog just yet, but one would think I probably should be winding down, but I am not. I am still I'm actually working on my story, but I haven't been able to really concentrate like I've been wanting to concentrate. But don't know what I just wrote. I'll just call that the second sprint. And, that's not good. Okay, well, definitely not up to par with yesterday. It's fine. I did first sprint I got was just 388 words, but I didn't do the full 30 minutes. Close, but not really. And I had to get comfortable. Y'all know how I am when I leave the house and come back. And then I did 250 words, but that really wasn't me being into the story because I was distracted by other things. So that's barely 500 and something words. Ugh, that's terrible. So I'm probably going to try to write a little more just so I can feel good about myself. That I did something, that I need to make my list for the weekend, and I need to, I don't know, I really just feel like winding down, but which on a Friday would normally be okay if I had managed to be productive all week, maybe, but I haven't. So probably gonna spend a little time this weekend coming up with an alternative schedule, although next week I don't foresee me going too many places, mostly because I don't have any money. So I'll probably be in the house Monday, possibly even Tuesday. We'll see. But definitely probably Monday. I'm not going anywhere. So I'll have Monday. And hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done. I want to also tune into what the next batch of exclusive content I'm going to be posting on Patreon will be. I'm going to go ahead and probably put the editing feedback video together, do the best that I can put it together to make it make sense, and definitely try to do a better job of recording the process of When Love Calls so that I can have that as exclusive content for my Patreon members. And then I have to figure out what bits and pieces of When Love Calls I want to release. And I think I need to make my mood. I have a Pinterest board for When Love Calls, but I don't know that I've made the mood board just yet. I usually just look at the Pinterest board. So I may make that and share it on Patreon for When Love Calls. And I don't actually have a playlist for When Love Calls, which I thought I did, but apparently I don't. So I'm gonna have to have an excuse to make a new playlist. Yay. But I'm gonna go try to write a little bit more in this short story. And then if I can't really get my head together and get my head in it, I'm just probably gonna start kind of winding down, maybe do some reading. I have tons of beta reading that I need to do, so maybe do that. And at least I can feel like I accomplished some manner of what I was supposed to do this week. But I will be back to close out the vlog later after some winding down has been done. Bye. Okay, hi. Now it is time to end the vlog for the week. Oh boy, this week was not what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be back in the groove, productive again, knocking out word counts and revising and reading through, because I'm not revising anything until I read through it again. I wanted to be so productive. In my mind, I was going to be so productive. I even created this little, where is it? This plan of sprints to be done a day. But what the plan did not allow for was days when I left the house and had to adult. I'll be making an alternate plan this weekend for those allowances. But that said, I wrote 4,000 and something words yesterday, so I'm proud of that. I wish I had done a little more of that every day. I wish I could find a balance between the pain in my body and being productive. The two do not seem to be able to coexist, productivity and pain. But, you know, it may take me a little longer to do the things that I want to do, but they will get done. Just apparently not in the length of time that I want them to get done. But, you know, that's life, right? We don't really get everything we want when we want it. And sometimes it might work out for the better. Who really knows? I'm just, right now I'm trying to ignore the pain that I am in. My back hurts, my ankle hurts, my knee hurts, that's kind of standard. My back, the pain creeps in every so often, a little more than usual. And, it's been hurting today. It's hurting now. I took some muscle and pain pills specifically. But I took them about an hour ago, so they're not really kicking in yet. So yeah, I'm just trying to smile through the pain that I'm currently feeling, and is why I only got roughly 500. I didn't write anything past the last update. I wanted to go back to writing on the story, and I just couldn't. I couldn't push past the pain, I guess. And yeah, some days it's just like that. But I'm been winding down, as you saw. I'm starting to put the video together. I'm just constantly hoping for better next week. And the next week after that. And the next week after that. And, you know, until I get my better, I guess I'm going to keep on pushing for it. That said, it wasn't a total waste, the week. I got 4,000 right yesterday. 4,000 and something. And I did some reading, not as much reading as I needed to do. That's another thing. Adding in the beta reading. Oh. I like beta reading, actually. I really, really do. I mean, beta reading is not necessarily, it's reading for fun, because obviously you hope that you enjoy the books that you are reading. So far, I am enjoying the books that I am reading, but it's a difference between, there's a difference between beta reading and reading this for fun, because this, I'm not looking for errors. It's just me reading for fun, like fun, like a book that you're not critiquing or, pointing out inconsistencies or errors or whatever, what may have you, that then reading someone's book critically. And again, now I'm enjoying the books that I'm beta reading or have beta read, especially Tiffany's books are awesome. It's just always fun to beta read for Tiffany, but there's a difference. So I'm hoping to squeeze in a little fun reading this weekend, along with more so heavily beta reading. I have a newsletter that I was supposed to put together this week that I didn't do. But next week I am Probably not gonna leave the house as much as I did this week. I don't think anyway. Cross fingers. I know I'm not going anywhere on Monday, mostly because I just don't have any money. I don't believe I'm going anywhere Tuesday. Also because I don't have any money. So I might be eating a bowl of cereal on Tuesday night. Who knows? But Wednesday I probably will go out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But hopefully that means I'll get a lot of work done on Monday and Tuesday. I gotta get moving. I gotta get moving because I have a lot I want to get done. So you don't get things done by procrastinating and standing still. So that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with lots of writer merch, my Ko-fi page, my Patreon, or by buying my books, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but